Hey guys, this video will be quick today because I want to work on a bigger video, but did you guys see the Kei Urana drama or Kei Urana? I don't know how it's pronounced. Stories like these instantly catch my attention, so let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please follow my Twitter if you want. Recently, Kei Urana was ran off of Twitter due to her toxic fanbase. Now, I have not been active in most fandoms for years because in my opinion, most modern fandoms are toxic except for the eugenics fandom. I never seem to see the eugenics fandom having any real issues. Last I heard of Gachiakuta was when people got mad at her because she said how a character wasn't transgendered, and for some reason that made people upset. So I already knew that this My Hero Academia and Dream parasocial ass fandom would be up to some bullshit. Now, before we get to the full brunt of this video, let's not act like people have not been harsh to mangakas for the past few years. The author of Half is More, a story about a mixed-race Japanese person living in Japan, was ridiculed online with racism and nasty comments. And the One Punch Man Season 3 director and One Punch Man Season 3 in general has been a routine talking point that people have been just consistently shitting on that animation. And it's almost a stain on 2026 anime as a whole. This isn't just the Westerner or black people or queer people thing. The harassment of mangakas has been done with almost every racial group and almost every political standing. That's nothing new, but in this case, it is the more woke aligned fandom overreacting. I will say this though, these people were actively reaching out to Kei on her Twitter compared to the other two incidents I've mentioned, where it doesn't really seem like they were really bothering the One Punch Man Season 3 director or the Half is More as much as they were like just making fun of it and posts related to those topics. But potato, we're fucking around with small fries. It's not the point. Let's talk about the major factors in this whole debacle. The skits and the stage play, the fallout, and even more leaks. This mainly started when Kei Urana posted a video of a Japanese man pretending to be Jabber with leaks coming out of his hat to represent Jabber's hair. Of course, white and black liberals had an issue with it because when do they not have an issue with something, and basically tried to educate Kei Urana. The leaks coming out of this man's head were apparently racist and a microaggression made to mock black hair. Roll that clip. Yeah, instead of thinking about how the joke was it's a poorly done cosplay, which this man's whole account is full of poorly done cosplays. So I don't think there was any malice involved. But no, this is a personal attack on you and your culture because the hammer thinks everything is a nail. You got a degree in race relations and now you just can't act right. Anyway, Kei Urana decided to apologize, which I wouldn't have done, but it's Kei. Before we get to an apology, I just want to say something real quick. Kei Urana and Gooseworx need to like grow some balls or something. They genuinely need to tell people to shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, the people are still going to read and watch their stuff. It's like Kanye West. People still tuned in and listened to Kanye West's music, despite all the mean and messed up things he said.
Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
People still tuned in to Kanye West. And more people kind of need to have that mindset of saying, you're still gonna watch my shit at the end of the day. I don't have to do anything for you. You're still gonna like my art. And as an artist, the only thing that matters is their art. They'll do all this corrective fucking or whatever. It's all just performative. Everybody who engages in this correction shit, it's all performative. Anyway, her apology reads like this. This is a quote from a dance video that recreates the scene by using hair to resemble a week. I apologize if I caused any offense. I will remove the quote. I shared the dance because I found it entertaining and I had no intention of making fun of the culture. I'm so happy to see so many people recreating Jabber's dance and Zonka's falling down in such a fun and cool way, so I often give them a like. However, taking advantage of this, somebody said, "See, I thought Urana was a racist. because she didn't use screen tones on Jabo's skin in the manga. I came across the opinion, but Jabo's skin isn't dark to begin with, so it's completely off the mark. This is something anyone who has read the manga or watched the anime would know. So basically, Kei Urana's like Jabo's skin was always light. And okay, fair enough point, but we're not really talking about that right now. Not only did Kei proceed her apology and explain why she posted it, but she also confirmed even more about Jabo and you know, I think that was a pretty solid apology. I think that was a pretty decent apology. She just explained why she left a like, and she didn't think people would be upset by it. Okay, that's pretty fair. That's a pretty good apology. The same people who say how America is a melting pot all of a sudden lose their mind when somebody else engages in that melting pot. Some people weren't happy with this apology because she tried to make herself look like the victim, but nothing in this apology really seemed like she was trying to make herself a victim. She was just more so confused. So some people kept pushing for more from her, and Kei Urana blocked them. Because, well, you already got what you wanted out of her. You got an apology, and now you're pushing for more. She can't just keep giving you guys more and more apologies until you are grateful for, because you'd never be grateful. So this is when the drama started to reach my timeline. And look, there are two possibilities. One, either they were actually harassing Kei Urana, or two, Kei is as soft as baby shit. It's only one of those two options. Seeing how these guys acted with Gooseworx and the creator of MHA, Horikoshi, I am inclined to believe the former. One user named Scissor Reaper, who has not privated her account because she got a little bit of pushback, said this. Now I can't find the replies because again she pussied out and privated her account, but she was mocking Kei Urana blocking her and basically making fun of the fact that like, oh yeah, she blocked me because she can't take criticism, with other people joining in and agreeing with her. Of course, when you post something on Twitter, people will comment on it, which caused the same woman who made fun of Kei Urana to be made fun of on Twitter, and people telling her, hey man, you don't have the right to brag about how you got blocked by the creator of a manga you claim to enjoy. So of course, she privated her own account.
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
This is just hypocritical. You can't make fun of a woman for blocking you, and then you go and private your account, effectively blocking it to everyone, but a small subsect of people. The interesting thing about these people, and they're called cry bullies, is that they love to be mean and angry and rude to people. They love to push people around. They love to be assholes. But the moment they face a little bit of backlash, the moment they face that, they private their accounts and they run away because they find out that they weren't built for this shit. They find out that they're not built for the Twitter slug fighting. They're not ready for that. This is why I don't really respect any of these people. If you're going to be a dickhead, then you better put all 10 toes down and stay on your stand and not leave like a little coward. Somebody took Scissor Reaper's account and posted this, and then they privated. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good now, does it? Basically saying the shoe is on the other foot. Duh! And then somebody commented, possibly, the funniest thing I have ever read, because it goes to show how fucking stupid these people are. See, during this time, Kei has decided to just stop blocking and deactivate her Twitter, which is good for her. Unlike me and most Twitter users, she has a life. So I was like, okay, fine. And somebody said this, Urana deadass leaving her fans to deal with insane amounts of harassment just because she doesn't want to own up to her own shit and blocks random people. This all could have been avoided if she took responsibility. And Nat doesn't deserve this shit. First off, who is Nat? Natalie? Why didn't you use her username? Imagine your so-called friend thinking that you've been harassed online, and then he decides, I'm going to use your real life name. So, it's nowhere on her bio too, so these two are definitely friends. Some friend you are. Second off, no. Kei Urana didn't personally tell people to go attack Scissor Reaper.
Get that motherfucker, get him! You tried to take my shoe? You wanna be a thief? Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
He just left Twitter. That was it. That was all she did. You chose to make the tweet about her blocking you. You chose to make those decisions, and now you're mad because she left? You can't be mad when you decided to change your profile picture to the Gachiakuta characters being turned pink, purple, orange, or any other color to symbolize her blocking you like it was a badge of honor. You were happy that she blocked you. You were happy that she blocked you because to you that was a badge of honor. You got under a mangaka's skin so much that she blocked you, and she left the toxic environment that you have created. Kei is better than me, because if I was her, I would have gone LTG on y'all. I would have gone full low tier god on you.
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
Furthermore, Kei didn't even announce blocking anybody on her social medias. You went to her account, saw that she blocked you, decided to post it online, people made fun of you for it, decided to private your account, and now you want to play victim. You don't get to play victim after you were playing bully. You don't get to play both routes. I'm sorry. You're either the bully or you're the victim. Or you... Like, I don't see what the issue is here. Tit for tat. It was just that. And of course people are calling Gachiakuta the Klansman fan base because Leak hat. That's it. Another tweet reads like this: address the problem and say a genuine apology and be better and mature. Wrong. Block your fans and create more mess and act childish. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Kei Urana literally apologize? Just correct me if I'm wrong. Did she not apologize? Please, somebody tell me. Oh great, this person has a bleach profile picture, by the way. I'm willing to bet money this person is one of those like filthy Ichibuki shippers, because those guys always have the worst takes you will ever see in your fucking life.
Hey, editor here. I actually made a video talking about Ichibuki shippers, so check that out when you can.
Mad at a woman for blocking you because you yourself are annoying. When you guys oftentimes block people you find annoying all the time. As you should, because nothing, nobody, and nothing is worth your peace and your enjoyment. Dude, her job is an artist. Her job as an artist is to deliver art. She is not your friend. She never was your friend. She was never going to be your friend. She will never be your friend. She will never want to be your friend. You enjoy the art or not. That's all you have to do. But you don't have to go attack the artist personally because, oh, this didn't happen. Oh, she did this. Oh, this and that. Remember when Gachiakuta fans or shit-talking Chainsaw Man fans telling them they don't want them to enter their fandom because Gachiakuta fans are pure little angels and Chainsaw Man fans are bad? And not even the mangaka wants to interact with the Gachiakuta fans anymore. Yeah, good going. Gachiakuta fans might actually be worse than Boruto fans at this point. It seems like Chainsaw Man fans didn't miss out on much anyway, and it's still the best new gen manga behind Blue Lock. Yes, Blue Lock is the best new gen manga, cry about it. Even if Chainsaw Man did have a polarizing ending. Now I gotta read this screenshot with a Deku impression because I need to work on my impressions anyway. We like your manga. We don't want anything negative for you. We just want you to learn about the history of racism, black stereotypes, which are things that can still hurt black people now. So please, do like Rudo, and accept to learn new things. This might be the corniest tweet of all time, oh my lord. Except to learn new things, or else we will just fucking harass you. Look, I don't know what exactly was said, but she didn't block y'all for no reason. I can say this from studying other online creators. Vivzipop. Even if Vivzipop has the mentality of a high school girl, she didn't just block people for no reason. 9 times out of 10, people came at her first and she blocked them. But you don't see the people who get blocked by VivziePop also going out of their way to whine, VivziePop blocked me. No, because the people who went out of their way to harass and torment VivziePop, this is what they wanted. They're not whining about it, so I have far more respect for them than I have for you. At least they got what they wanted out of the situation. What did you get? Nothing. Nothing. Like, people harass mangakas and other artists under the guise of, we want them to understand, we want them to do better. But they don't. They just want to preach about representation in media, whether that be gays or blacks or women's or Muslims or cripples or Jews or whatever you guys want represented in media. And when it's not to your liking, you just decide to throw a temper tantrum because you didn't get what you want. You're all perpetually on your period. Like, that's the only way I can describe this. I'm not even blaming black people or queers for any of this, by the way. Like, yeah, a lot of people are trying to blame them, but no. I'm blaming anybody who engages in this parasocial, I'm the hero bullshit. Like, I'm blaming anybody who engages in that. Whether you are black or white or whatever else you claim to be, you're all insufferable. You're all very insufferable. Going back to the manga of Half is More, if the creator of Half is More used Twitter, they would have definitely have gotten harassed by the right-wing fan base. So it's not like, oh, this is exclusive to left-wingers. No, this is very prominent among both communities and both types of people. And we need to learn to do better. Or not, I don't really care. People also got mad at Kei Urana because the stage play of Gachiakuta had the actors doing blackface. Now, you could argue that this would be bad if, you know, Kei Urana didn't try and stop it. Yeah, Kei wanted actual dark-skinned people to play her characters, but she had no control over the stage play because she make manga, stage play adapt manga, but 2 different group. I know, shocking concept. Of course, she posted it on our social media, which got people upset because why would she be posted on our social media unless she was endorsing racism? But I think truthfully, as a creator, she was just happy that something she made got a stage play of it. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever use your brain and thought about that? Because while she may be disappointed she didn't get who she wanted to play who, she is willing to cut her losses and be happy with what was made. It's always hard for a creator to make sacrifices in general, and this was already out of her control. So I can see why she just decided, I'm just gonna post this and move on. Some people got mad at one of the animators of Gachiakuta because he called the people who made his friend, you know, mad. He called them retarded. And retarded is a bad word, retarded is a slur, and we should never use the word retarded to describe someone. And it's okay to be retarded if you feel that way. There was nothing wrong with being a little retarded. Remember, when Gachiakuta fans tried to hype up the mangaka as a racially aware, feminist, queer activist, they all suddenly turned on her because she didn't fit the exact mold that they wanted her to fit for the longest of time. Because she made one little slip up. One slip up. People were also upset that Kei Urana is friends with Mori Calliope, and Mori Calliope is a racist.
Wait, did the Chocolate Bros do that? Hold on a second. That what they're gonna do to me? Oh.
Apparently, I don't know. This is how I notice it's mostly white liberals. Because every black nigga on my Twitter timeline has been simping for goddamn Mori Calliope. Like, you would not believe it. They genuinely want her. And no, I don't think Mori Calliope is a racist. I think she's just more akin to Tyler the Creator, where they just said shit they thought was funny at the time, and frankly, some of it still is pretty funny. I mean, if you have an issue with Kei Urana for being friends with Mori Calliope, then by that same logic, you should have an issue with ASAP Rocky being friends with Tyler the Creator. You know, it's just an obvious fact. And this blatantly just boils down to Toby Fox is friends with Cat shit. Like, oh no, this artist I like is friends with another artist I do not like. Thus forth artist I like equal bad, but me equal good, even though I support the arts of an artist I think is bad. Question mark? I mean, there's nothing wrong with supporting an artist you think is a bad person, but please do not try and moral police everybody else because you yourself can't follow your own morality. And of course, people are now talking about leaking her manga because, you know, she blocked them. Oh, yeah, real mature. Look, I like to read the Blue Lock leaks because I'm impatient, but I also read the official chapter when it comes out because I want the author of Blue Lock to be paid for obvious fucking reasons. I'm just gonna end it off on this question. Don't you guys find it a little odd that in a Japanese comic where from a country where the majority of people are Asian and, you know, don't you think it's a little bit weird that you're looking for black representation in a Japanese comic that is targeted towards Japanese people and most of the people who are engaging in it are Japanese? Don't you think that's just a little counterintuitive?